Hi, Gary Cooper here from Square Frame Photography, and today we're going to cover colour focus. So with colour focus, it's basically we're going to turn a whole image black and white apart from one particular colour from that image. So we're going to do a bit of editing today, and I'm going to show you an app that you can use to do this to make your life really easy. Why this works really well is because there's some real iconic photos over time which have been taken, and there's like just the red phone box on its own and everything else is black and white. So it can be really impactful, and just again it's drawing the attention of the viewer to what you want to show them. So have a look. If there's a certain colour you're using, could you now go back and use some of these photos and put them through this editing app so that you get a colour pop that comes out of it. So today we're going to use some lavender in a pot to take a picture of that and then to pop the colour from the purple in the lavender. And we'll also show you different angles that we've taken that photo, so you can see that even that will still have an impact on the finished result. So let's have a look how we're going to do that today. Okay, so today's subject is this lavender pot. It's not real lavender, unfortunately, but by using this as the example, you've got the colour which we can bring out and highlight. So we're going to take this in portrait and landscape mode. So I'll show you the screen. And again, we're using the rule of thirds, so when we're shooting higher up, we're on that top horizon line. So we'll do that one. Shooting lower down, we go for the bottom horizon line. And I just want to show you like the different ones which will give you the best effect for when you're doing this type of photo. So we're focusing on lavender without so much to pop. Let's go this way around. And then we just got a basic on, straight on, one there. And then you put it into your editing on the app, and you'll be able to see how that is going through here. So we click on this part here of the app. So I select the colour which we want, the area to photo. So we're selecting all the purple areas, and then it will know to. So we select the areas that we're wanting to colour pop. So in this particular instance, it's anything that's purple, and then it will know where to then spread the rest of them. It will black and white the rest of the image, and there's your result. And you can see over the different ones which ones work really well for this particular example and which ones need a bit more focus on where is that colour popping coming from. So bigger bits of lavender would help with this one in particular. You've got the very little bits of lavender, so it just comes through nicely. But by having a plain kind of background in the background for this, you're already having a good image to start with. So if the image looks quite good on its own, from everything you've learned in terms of how you would take a really nice photo, then it will look really good when it's on the colour pop. So there you go. That's showing you different angles of taking a picture of the lavender in the pot, and then how we've edited it for the colour to pop out. So you can see how that can really draw people's eyes and attention from looking at a whole image to just focusing on the colour pop. Look at if there's certain colours you're using in your environment that you work in, or if you're on site. It's very much a construction theme this week, but if you was on site somewhere and there's a nice big beam which has a certain rich colour to it, you could make that the highlight of your image. And it doesn't have to be just one beam, it could be just the frames of a building that's being put together, and that becomes the only thing that people are focused on. So have a play around, see what you can do with it. We're now moving into more of the editing side of things, which I think is just beneficial for you guys to be able to take a photo and then make it pop even more. Remember earlier in the week I was saying that if you have 365 days worth of content and there are photos for each of them, then every photo should be different. But also it's really important that you remember, I don't believe that you should have a photo for every bit of content you create. You might just need graphics. So really look out at your marketing team that's available in the local area, from the social media experts who can help you schedule content and come up with some ideas for you, to your photographers who can create the content, your printers who can come up with some great print for you, and also your graphic designers who can put together graphics which fit your brand. And that's the key thing, just make sure everything is on brand and it's consistent, because that's how you'll be remembered, and for people to look at something and go, I know who that is for. So Gary Cooper from Square Frame Photography, helping you to create better mobile phone photos so you can keep on creating content for your business with the use of your mobile phone.